Saan si Fidel? Nandito si Fidel. Ilan na lang si Marcio sa top? 3 points. Malayo? Nako ba? Pang ilan? You said, oh, you just shoot the ball. Oh, yeah. First half, you have to go there and take it. Then shoot it now. They don't have a shoot. When they play man, once you break that zone, when they play man, they touch it and yes, there was no the big you wouldn't shoot because the bigs wouldn't get the ball. And then so you just pass you instead of going here then collapse and you kick. And it's just adjust. That's why you wanted two. That's why he wanted 2 more.
Welcome to the post-game press conference. We are here with the winning coach, Coach George Gallant, and best player of the game, Marcio Lassiter. Coach, in the first half, you were having a hard time getting Junmar involved, but that changed early in the second. And then the other guys were also doing well offensively at that point. You were able to turn the whole momentum of the game. Your thoughts overall, Coach?
Well, we just started bad again. It was like the Terra Firma game when we had a long break, and then in the first quarter we were just lack of energy, which happened again now. But that's what I always tell my players. The games are not finished in the first half, so you gotta pick up your game in the second half, which everybody did. Especially this guy on my right side. I just told him to keep on shooting because his hand is a waste if he doesn't shoot the ball. So he did it, and fortunately he played well in the second half. I think he had 5 or 4 3-point shots that brought the game to about 15 points up, or from I think we were down by 7, and then when Marcio was hitting his shots, I think it went up to 15, and it opened up the lane for Big Boy, for Junmar, sorry.
Coach, balikan ko lang, like what you've mentioned, during your game against Terra Firma, they also did really well, and then today we saw a different kind of energy from Converge. Are these things somehow indicative of the challenges you might face later on this conference?
Well, those teams like to start hard, and then they like to set the pace because as what I said, Terra Firma and Converge, we played after 7 and 9 games, so yung basketball sense was not there in the first quarters especially, and then when we gathered ourselves, then we just played San Miguel basketball.
And then Marcio, you were scoreless in the first half, then 19 points in the second half. Where did this energy come from, and in what way did your teammates affect the way you played?
I told him to shoot the ball.
Simple as that. You heard it. I was a bit upset. I was very hesitant in the first half. Coach had to give me a talk and say, "Hey, you got to take these shots because it's not helping our team if you're not going to stretch the floor." So that's what I did. I'm always confident in my shot. I just had to, get it going, wake up. And that's kind of what I did.
Marcio, great energy from you guys in the second half. How will you guys be able to keep this going?
Yeah, every game is a must, not a must win, but we have to come out as every team is going to give us their best shot, and we know that it's not about the streak. It's about playing our brand, like Coach said, playing San Miguel Beerman basketball. We didn't do that tonight. But we do have to work on playing a full 48 minutes, and that's something we need to work on as we have a quick turnaround game on Sunday.
We now open the floor for questions from our friends from the press.
Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. Coach, alam naman natin you can come back from deficits and can score a lot of points, but 51 points in the third quarter. Can you describe that quarter?
Wow! I didn't know that, but it's just that we were just making our, because in the first half we kind of were hesitant, which I told Marcio and Don and Terence, do not be hesitant, because for us to break that zone, they will have to click for Converge to change their defense, which when Marshall and the shooters were making their shots, when Converge played into a zone, now it was the turn of Junmar to pick up his game, which happened.
Asher, any thoughts on that 51 point? Especially you being part of that.
Yeah, I feel like the first half they controlled the pace, the tempo, and we kind of not necessarily fell into it, but we didn't necessarily look for our looks, and they're getting a lot of easy shots on transition. So coach made a better adjustment in the second half, controlling our tempo, not falling into the fast pace, and just if it's there, take it, be aggressive, take those shots, and that's what we did to help open up that lead.
51, is that? I don't know. Wow, there's a lot. I didn't know that. I know, that's shot. 51.
Coach, na-mention mo last game, every game is a step. You got this 6 step.
Man, this is the 6th step. We're going to our 7th step on Sunday.
Hindi nga, Coach, medyo busy kayo this next few
Weeks, yes, that's right. That's right. So I think we're playing 5 games in 2 weeks plus 1 out of town game. So we just gotta rest and be prepared for the teams that we're gonna play against.
Coach, in the start of that fourth quarter, Converge seemed to make a comeback rally, and most of it was due to Alex Stockton. He scored 36 points in tonight's game. What's your thoughts on him as a talent for the Firebreakers and being this young, exploding for 36 points?
Well, he's the heart and soul of that team. Whatever Alex does, Converge will follow. Yung players nila will follow. So for your question is, I think he's a great fit there, and he brings the energy to that kind of young team. So that's what those players need, like Alex, to give him advice, to give them advice, and to bring their energy, because it's a super young team, and Alex is kind of the mature guy there, and he's doing a great job doing it.
And for you, Marshall, of course, what was it like just having to defend and play against him? Just for context, both of you guys scored 5 buckets from beyond the arc, so he was kind of matching your firepower from the 3-point area.
Just like Coach said, he's going to be a cornerstone for that franchise in the future. So it's good to see him, helping his team, being a leader. He played well tonight. Give him credit, and we should expect more of that for his team in these upcoming games for now.
Back to back na yata yun at 30, di ba? Back to back. 32 against the last game and 35 I think now, or 36 now. So he's playing great, which I'm happy. Kasha. Ah! Marshall, ah?
Ikaw mo second, ah.
Marshall. Marshall, ah?
Mamaya na. Coach, sa'yo.
Okay.
This is the sixth straight time you place these ghostwriters in answer all the questions. Now, the way your players played remarkably and excellently, how would you assess the King San Miguel Bell sustain the winning streak all the way to the quarterfinal, all the way to the finals?
Yeah, I just tell my players, if we share the ball, we're a great team. So if we don't share the ball, we're not a great team. So in the second half, that's what we did. And for us to sustain that, we have to share the ball. Marshall's turn now.
You beat Ginebra San Miguel, strong contender for the title. Now, all the other teams are not stronger compared to Barangay Ginebra. So,
No, that's not true, because the teams I'm playing are on top.
Yes. But the way your players played, it is quite difficult to beat your players because they had the bench and possess and has 2 good centers, Pajardo and Tautawa. Now, is this part of the... Now, can you utilize all your advantages to pull yours as the tournament progresses?
Definitely. Definitely. That's the answer.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Oh, I thought you were going to ask Marshall. Marshall's here.
I'm here too.
Marshall, I thought you were going to ask him. One more for Mamarcio.
Ano na si Mamarcio? Is a made player.
Okay.
That ends our post-game press conference. Thank you, everyone. Congratulations on
Okay.